Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Joe Gallagher. How are you, sir? Are you alright?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Bit better now. Good to
I'm
catch
okay,
up again, mate.
I'm okay.
I'm recovered from Liverpool, son.
I was gonna say,
Listen, for people that understand, listen, I was out of order. We phoned, we apologised, and listen, that was it. The heat of the moment and everything else. We explained the situation anyway.
I'll be honest, before I started working in boxing, you don't realise the emotion until you're involved in it.
Yeah.
And you see it firsthand. It's an emotional game, so...
Yeah, exactly, and I explained personally what was going on at the time as well, so yeah, anyway, on to tonight. Yeah.
On to Joshua. Was that the best Anthony Joshua that we've seen in his professional career?
Yeah, I think it is. I think what he did, it was a disciplined performance. He stuck to the game plan, and there was at times at him when you've seen that he wanted to get involved with Ruiz, but he went back to the corner. Robert McCracken, words of wisdom, and he came out and it stuck. I wouldn't say it was a great fight to watch. I think it was a great spectacle, but it was a case of winning by any means necessary, and the way AJ prepared, he went out there and did what he had to do, and he got the win, he got the belts back. A little bit disappointed in Andy Ruiz. Obviously they knew they were going to have to cut the ring down. His feet weren't quick enough to get there, and me myself personally, I thought AJ won't be able to carry that on for 12 rounds, but he showed everyone that he can do that tonight.
How much of a factor was Ruiz's weight, do you think?
I don't say it was really. I don't think it was. I think he was looking for that one punch that he got in Madison Square Garden. And listen, at the same time tonight, Andy Ruiz took a few shots full on tonight on the chin, and he took him well. AJ had learned from the first fight, every time he got close, he held, smothered him, and wouldn't let him go to work. And listen, it was all about getting the win tonight, and that's what AJ did tonight. Does that make AJ the number one heavyweight in the world? No, that's still between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and that's a fight now that has to happen in 2020, the winner of that.
If you're in the Fury camp or the Wilder camp and you watch tonight, what are you thinking?
I don't think their opinion, or I don't think they'll be frightened of him. I think Deontay Wilder, with his power, is phenomenal. He only needs, like he said himself, 2 seconds in a 36-mile.
Because he seems to put the division on notice when he wins, whereas with a win like that for Joshua, it's not particularly stand out, but it's more important.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously the fan base and the support and everything else, but Tyson Fury, most will be watching it, and most will be thinking, whatever you can do, I can do better, and that's it. But listen, full credit to AJ and the team, full credit for AJ for getting straight back in. That's the big thing, straight back in there and putting a wrong right, and what he should have done in Madison Square Garden he did tonight, so full credit to him and his team.
Let's say in a different dimension you've become Anthony Joshua's manager. Would you wait till the summer to potentially, or I don't know, September time to potentially fight Fury or Wilder, or would you fight Ruiz in the meantime? Or?
No, I think AJ's won now. I think he can enjoy his Christmas. He can go, which I think he should do to generate the hype, ringside for Wilder versus Fury. That's February.
Do you make much of a fuss ringside, or just sort of be there?
No, just be there, presence. We're on about the biggest prize in boxing, and I think AJ to be sat there ringside watching it as a spectator, and I think that'd be huge. The interest it would generate, and then that's February. Then I think that fight, AJ, I think AJ just has to sit tight, and if he hangs on till June, that's the big fight, whether it be Wembley Stadium, whether it be Vegas, whether it be out to Saudi Arabia again. That'd be huge. That'll be absolutely huge. And what we want in boxing is for the big fights to happen. Now, there's lots of politics to overcome to get that fight made. But years ago, we all said Lewis Tyson couldn't happen. We all said Mayweather Pacquiao couldn't happen, but that happened. The fans demand it. The fighters want it. And at the end of the day, AJ's in control of his career, as is Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. If they want it, they can make it happen.
Would a fight of that size need to be away from Saudi Arabia? What did you make of the whole Saudi Arabia thing, sort of in tonight, in general, and the whole coverage of it? Is it something that you'd be open to seeing again?
Well, maybe. It's interesting. No, exactly. It's interesting then when AJ says, "Oh, we've got to go and party." When we were in Jeddah, when we went back, we had pizza and lemonade, so I don't know what party they're going to. So, no, but listen, for the fans' perspective, listen, it was a good turnout tonight. Obviously, Sky put the pay-per-view up. That's mostly to pay for all the employees that went out there to help cover the event. But no, I do feel a huge fight like AJ versus Wilder versus Fury. AJ Fury, Wembley Stadium in June. Unbelievable fight. The eyes of the world, the two best heavyweights. That's like Lennox Lewis when he fought Frank Bruno. We haven't had that for a while. Deontay Wilder. I'm sure enough money between Sky and DAZN we could bring him over here to fight Anthony Joshua if he was to beat Tyson Fury. So they're huge events, and let's just hopefully they happen and we don't get to the end of 2020 and one of them have all been beat and it's a fight that's never happened. Strike while the iron's hot, and with AJ's win tonight, it has left British boxing buzzing, and also British sport with a feel-good factor about it.
Okay, Joe, thank you for giving me some of your time. It's quite a bit of your time, because I know I stopped you from a nice little night out, and now me and you can go and have a pint together.
Yeah, cheers, no problem, mate. You're out.
He is special. Absolute dynamite.